Never had a knife sharpener this good before.
Greg is sharpening knives and I'm not allowed to touch the knives because look at what happened last time I did. Oh, you can't even tell because I just got my nails done. Whoa. See that? I got cut.
You use a black one when you did that?
Yeah. Oh, is that the one that sliced me?
Listen, there's nothing. It's already been sharpened.
Oh.
So
well,
this one probably,
that's the one that sliced me then.
That's why it cut straight out.
Oh, it cut me deep the other day. You guys, I got my nails done. My 1984 nails are back. I'm so excited. Alright, so we're getting ready to use a sous vide. This thing's amazing. You have to fill the water up to the line in here. And what Greg is doing, he's going to cut up the chicken, and then I'll show you what else we do. Alright, so we're going to put the whole breast in, but we're doing them in 2 slices, like this. And then we've got this bag here, and then we will vacuum seal it, and we'll be good to go. And we have to marinate it and put the flavor in. So we're going to do different ones for each breast that we're cooking. Alright, so the first one we're going to marinate with A1 steak sauce.
I like it on steak, so.
And is that all we're putting in this one? Just A1? Okay, yep. So this is just A1.
This way I'll know when I finally when it tastes.
And then what we'll do is we will vacuum seal it.
I've never had A1 on chicken before.
It's the first time for everything.
You had it on my potatoes.
Yeah, because A1 is the best.
Let's seal this one up since I'm going to
Alright, now we're just going to vacuum seal this bad boy. And we don't make it super tight because it's going to go into the sous vide. There we go. First one is done.
Once the water's in, they just fit in there?
Yep, and that's it. And so we put the water in first, and you got to get the water up to temperature, and then you can put the minimum amount of water or the maximum amount of water, depending on what you've got going on in here. $65? I forget.
$160.
Okay. Greg is turning this up to 160, and you can put it on for however long.
That's the circulator.
And now it's doing its thing. We're going to add a little bit more water.
You'll hear it when the water's in there. I don't have enough water. I just want to show you can show it. And that's where our water is there now. It'll take it up to 160.
Okay, so the next one we're going to use Goya spice. So it's just the adobo that Greg loves.
Pepper, but I don't taste it.
Kind of like just really good chicken seasoning. Well, it's really kind of like an all-purpose. Greg puts it on everything seasoning.
It's really good on pasta.
It is good on pasta and everything else. There we go. Did you use a little bit too much?
I just breathed too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you adding anything else to that? A little bit of water or something? Here.
I can put a little water. I don't need to because the chicken's got. You know, when you buy chicken, you're being ripped off anyway.
Well, add a sprinkle. Okay.
Because I don't know if people know that or not, but when you get your chicken, it's already got 18% solution added to it. So when you buy chicken, you're not getting about a pound. You're getting 18%
water weight
less than that.
Yeah.
Government regulation lets them do that. Lets them rip us off.
Greg did this one when I wasn't paying attention. So we used a barbecue spice. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know we really like this Memphis style barbecue. We get it from the Dollar Tree when they have it. So this is one that we keep a good stock on. So all he did was add a little teeny tiny bit of water in here and the barbecue spice, and that's it. Alright, Greg's doing this one. So this is going to be a chicken spice that we picked up at a gun show that we went to in February.
That chicken was really good that year.
The chicken was really good. So this is what it is. It's Dano's original. It's low sodium. Kentucky Proud. And then we're gonna add the barbecue spice that I just showed you guys. And Greg's gonna add some adobo to it. All right, and Greg's gonna throw a little bit of adobo, but when I say a little bit, who knows with him? A little bit of adobo. Okay, babe.
No water in this one.
No water in this one. Okay. And that's it.
Just in the chicken.
And then we'll close that up, and then once the sous vide is up to temperature, we will put the chicken in the water and let it do its thing. Alright, so we're at 160 degrees. So Greg is starting to pile all the chicken in, and as you can see, there's a pretty good distance. I mean, you can really put some thicker chicken in there.
I gotta add a little more water because it needs to cover it completely. See, I'm not up to the line because I didn't know how much they would take up. So I'll add a little bit more. Watch the temperature start to drop. Was that cold?
Yeah, 157, 156. And then we'll cook this for an hour.
These are really fat, so I'm gonna give it like an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, all right, you heard the man. Really, it's anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours, depending. But last time we did it, it only needed to cook for about an hour.
But everything I read says 4 to 6 hours.
Now, it'll be overcooked if you do that. And we check everything with the temperature too. I mean, with the thermometer too, just to make sure.
And with this, pretty much, you can't really overcook something.
All right. So as you can see, with a little bit of extra water plus adding the chicken, it's dropped the temperature. So we'll have to bring that back up. We just add the lid back on here. And we'll have chicken ready in about an hour and a half. All right, guys, today is lovely. I went and got my nails done. I'm feeling like a whole new person. When I was there, I had my mask on, but it was kind of like under my nose. And then as I was there, I'm like, they're not even like, they don't care. So I like had my my mask on my chin. Yeah, I'm one of those people. What? Right now, let's walk up to the garden, see what we've got going on. The garden is not looking that great this year. It's kind of sad. 2020 is just not a good year for like a whole lot of things. Let's see what we got going on. All right, now some of the tomato plants are looking kind of big, but like this one right here, that's huge.
Somebody stole the tomato.
But then we have the little the tomato. Oh, we don't have any that I can add to my.
They're in there.
Oh, yay. Okay, let me grab a few so I can have some with our burgers. Oh, this one's rotten. Oh, so there was only one of these that was ready. So that's okay. I'll just have one. No biggie. So these are the hot peppers that are normally about 8 to 10-ish plus feet. And they are just not, they're just not anything this year. Although there are peppers growing on them, but they're just not as tall and as full as they normally are. This one's got a lot on here. And we've got a red one in here. So there we go. But that one's not fully ready yet.
There's a typical look.
And we have a weird looking cucumber. And that is a Carolina Reaper. That is a green one that we're waiting to fully ripen. but it looks good.
There was only one on there the other day.
There's a couple on there now.
These I thought would have really took off, but not really yet.
Yeah, everything's looking so sad.
Because they look perfect.
What, you want to just leave them alone, give it another day or two and see what happens?
I mean, look at them. They're not.
I know, they do actually look.
For anything.
They look pretty good, so.
They grow out and they grow in New Mexico and they don't get no rain.
Alright, so I have a cucumber here. I'm going to, we already took the skin off of it. I'm going to slice it up with my slicer. And then I'm going to add some vinegar and my favorite sriracha, some salt, pepper, and I might see if I have something garlicky. Oh, I do. I have garlic. I know what I'm going to use. All right, and I'm going to use some of this Flavor God Garlic Lovers spice, and that's it. So vinegar, sriracha, the Garlic Lovers spice, and then slice it all up, add everything together, put it in the fridge, and just eat it when I want to. All right, so I have this sliced up. I really don't have measured this stuff out, to be honest with you guys. So I just put it in until it looks about right to me. So I don't know how bad this is going to splash. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, I'm making a little bit of a mess. Okay, great. So we've got that. I'm doing this one-handed.
I should go in the pepper seed business.
And then I throw some of this in. Sprinkle a little bit of the garlic. And then I'll splash a little bit more vinegar in here. There we go. I'll put the lid on it, I'll shake it up a little bit, stick it in the fridge, and it is done. We're doing all kinds of kitchen things today. So Greg's cutting up the peppers that we got in the garden. So are we freezing these?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to freeze these up so we have them for when we're ready for them. Oh my God, it smells amazing.
I think it's that orangey one you're smelling. The orange one's...
Man, the smell is... All right, Greg's just going to mark the bag with the date so we know exactly when we picked these peppers.
And we still have some from 16 and 17 we're eating.
Oh goodness.
You never even knew it. You can't taste the difference.
And we're just going to bag this up, and just vacuum seal them, and ready to go.
And that's the funny thing about this that I like. Is if I leave this in 3 years, it's still that same color, same smell, and same taste.
Alright, and then it just goes in the freezer until we're ready to use it. In 5 years or so. Our freezer is loaded with stuff.